We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. The Volunteers offense will get the first swing today. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense and get stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kirk.
And Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. Looking for some space. It's Thomas. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Grab near the sticks. It's Matthews. That play moves the ball across midfield and he's set up for the first down at the 41. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Ball handed off and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. It's Aguilar. Dump off caught by the running back. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Vols will look to convert here on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looking to throw in the first play of this semifinal. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Blue Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
Back to their 11-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Duke. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They now have the lead in this semifinal game.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
The Vols will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Punt over the middle. It's Little. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? QB bootlegs here. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Grabbed by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. Pass caught. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6. And Duke has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. One period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? We'll start off the 2nd quarter with a field goal attempt here. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The returner heads out of bounds. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. They put something together in this round. To the air. It's Aguilar. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's broken up. Great play by the DB, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Breaking free at the 35. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
What a run and a pickup for this offense. This all starts with a great read by the quarterback. Saw the defender coming in, just knew this was not the time to keep it, and he does a good job of getting it to one of his playmakers, and boy, does he make a big play.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Bishop. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. He finds his man. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The Volunteers look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Grab down the middle. It's Staley.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
They're going to run it. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Touchdown, Vols. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk. We see this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to the left. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. On the run, it's Bishop. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. By the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Bishop. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the 1st down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The ball's lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Volunteers. Great connection there for 6 points.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Blue Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. It's a quick grab. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And the Volunteers will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out. It's Moore. He's sort of brought down. Sets up the next drive. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air. And
nobody can bring him down. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. No way to run up the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
looking to set up a screen pass here. Fighting off the defender. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
With the catch, it's Brown.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. And the Blue Devils have 1st and 10 here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Blue Devils. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught in the backfield. It's Bishop. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line. So now it's third and short at the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. That's caught. It's Bishop. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
You know, on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Touchdown, Tennessee. And that will give them the lead now.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Here he goes. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, you might as well just keep attacking just like that.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down with 17. The Blue Devils are on the move here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass is caught. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's 1st and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. 2nd down and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Duke, as they put 6 more on the board. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They'll test the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Dropping back. It's Aguilar. Running out of time in the pocket. He's found some room at the 45. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
The Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. 1st down here for this offense. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Handing off on the draw play. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On third down, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, here we are now on fourth down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. And the Vols looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Vols. They have taken the lead, but time running down.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. Your defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive with a 25. Blue Devils offense heads back out onto the field now. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Time winding down deep in this game. And a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. Can't get it away. That defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. Caught by the receiver. No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on fourth down. The defense rising up here late in this football game to protect this lead. What a play. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now their job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.